If you want to be with me, you need to be the provider. You need to be the protector. You need to make sure my hair is done, my nails done, my feet are done. I'm not going to be cooking. I'm not going to be cleaning. Me and my kids are a package deal.
You really brought your son on a date? You ordered everything, whatever. Brought me out to take you and your kid out to eat?
Damn right, yep. Use your money, your pocket.
Excuse me, sir. Hey, can you go ahead and split that check for us?
Bringing a child to a date without discussing it beforehand can lead to unexpected assumptions and discomfort around how the bill or evening is handled. Today, we're looking at some of the craziest dating and relationship clips in 2026, and you won't want to miss a single one.
You get in?
I need $250 for the babysitter.
You need $250 for the babysitter?
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm saying, like,
you want to go on this date, right? You want to go on a date? Want to take me on a date? I need $250 for the babysitter.
Why don't you get in the car? Like, come on, you.
I can't just leave my kids.
We've been talking about this shit all week,
without paying the babysitter.
We've been talking about this shit all week, though.
Okay.
So you ain't got $250 to pay the babysitter. I'm paying for the date.
I know.
I'm saying, don't listen. I can't give you $250 now.
You want to take me on a date to these high-end restaurants and shit? You can't pay $250 for a date.
I'm saying the money I got is for the date, though. One for your baby. So why don't you have your baby daddy pay for the kid?
What?
Yeah.
So you only got money. Oh, okay. So then he should be taking me on a date then.
I'm
right?
saying. What
so if he finna pay for the kids, then he should be taking me on a date.
Listen,
because what did you say?
I was looking forward to this. And you
I was too. But
$250.
Babysitter, yes, kids got to get taken care of.
I could give you the $250, but
okay, then what's the problem then? What's the problem?
Because I had plans cut.
From what's shown, there was a lack of prior communication about key details like having children and childcare arrangements. Situations like this often lead to misunderstandings when expectations, as the caption suggests, the expectations shown are quite specific. In situations like this, finding someone who matches all preferences can be challenging, especially when there are additional factors involved in the relationship dynamic.
Go on a date, I want to make sure if I can really with you or not.
What you mean?
I want to see if you can spend a couple hundreds.
What you mean spend a couple hundred?
Like if you want to go out with me, then you just gotta spend a few.
So I gotta
spend some money.
So I gotta spend money on you to take you on a date.
Yeah. That don't even sound bad.
What you mean? I don't sound.
Why are you making that face? That
because like, what type is that? Ain't you supposed to go on a date with someone? You talking about I gotta spend money on you before I even take you on a date?
Yeah.
What type is that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I think it is though. Why you think you deserve that? Why you think I'm about to do that though?
Because why not?
Why
You're
should
over
I?
here trying to talk to me, right?
I'm trying to talk to you.
Impress me.
Why I gotta impress you with money though?
Then what else?
Me as a person.
Well, I need to see money.
What money you got? Why you worry about my money?
I just want to see, cause I gotta see if I want with you or not.
No, but like you said, you about action,
okay,
right?
Look,
you said you about action, right?
If you don't want to, then we could just cut everything off right now. Cause
but why? I'm just asking, why? Where in your mind, like, why do you feel like a dude got to show you that he got money before he take you on a date? Or like, why you can't see that a dude got money through action? Like, if you gonna be mine, or we gonna. So you gonna already know I got money just off the type of lifestyle I live. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, right now, not even a good time right now. You know what I'm saying, in my life. I told you I'm going through a divorce and I got 3 kids.
Okay, then don't talk to me.
What you mean? So I can't talk to you because I'm not trying to spend no money on you?
No.
So what does that?
Talk to me.
So what does that make you then?
I don't know.
What does that say about you?
Nothing.
It says a lot. Actually.
No, it don't.
It is.
It don't.
And I just told you I'm going through some.
Okay, then don't talk to me.
Don't talk to you.
No, talk to girls within your budget. You know?
Within my budget.
Yeah.
So what you trying to say is?
From what's shown, he made an effort with a nice car and what seemed like a planned dinner, but the situation shifted when money was brought up early in the date. IT created a clear mismatch in expectations between both people during the interaction.
Salty in the dating world, but unless you're rolling on a private jet, on a yacht, in a Rolls Royce, dripping with Rolexes, diamonds galore, she's not a gold digger. When she expects you to pay for her the first date, that's called being a gentleman. That's called being a man. You cannot say a girl is a gold digger if you don't have a yacht, a private jet, diamonds, Rolexes, money. The Alfredo chicken from Olive Garden is not a gold digger. So just thought we'd clear things up now. We can move on, get back to the dating world, but yeah, that ain't it. So let's just let that dust settle. Let's put it behind us and get a fresh start right here for a new dating experience for not just us girls, but you guys as well. And best of luck to you.
It's disappointing to see how often financial expectations become a focus in some dating situations. To the end of the day, different people have different ideas of what a date should look like, and mismatched expectations can quickly lead to frustration on both sides.
What is your ideal age range in a guy?
Probably like 20 to 22.
And what is your ideal race in a guy?
I guess white. I don't really have a preference.
And what is the minimum height that a guy can be?
I would say 5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah, I'd say 5'9" or higher. I mean, I prefer taller, but gotta give them.
Well, it's your preference.
Short kings are shot. Like they have.
But
They
you
make up for it. They always do.
Have you ever given someone under 5'9" a chance?
No, I have not.
And what's the minimum income that your ideal guy should make?
That's hard. Maybe like post graduation, after a couple years, like 80 grand.
What should he do to make that? Anything?
Gotta love the engineers. Gotta love the STEM boys.
Based off of those answers, the probability that you are gonna find true love is 2.3%.
That's sad. I mean, it's true out here though. It is.
It doesn't necessarily seem like there were bad intentions, but very specific expectations can still make it difficult to find the right match.
I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out.
Okay,
Again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you gonna
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's your name, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date. I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
Their daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son? How old is he?
He ate.
He ain't eating steak. He eating the same way I eat. Nah, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on
steak.
me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get
No, I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to tell her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just because I was late.
It doesn't necessarily seem like there were bad intentions, but very specific expectations can still make it difficult to find the right match.
Said, yes, I'll go on a date with you. He said, okay, where you want to go? I said, we can do like dinner and a helicopter ride. He talking about you want to do all that for a first date? That's not even a lot. Like, what?
A dinner? I can see that. A helicopter ride on the first date? I can't see that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to watch that one more time since it was so short.
Y'all, this boy asked me to go on a date, and I said, yes, I'll go on a date with you. He said, okay, where you want to go? I said, we can do like dinner and a helicopter ride. He talking about you want to do all that for a first date? That's not even a lot. Like, what?
Who was her dad? Cause she did Lulu. A helicopter ride? Man, you know how much that gonna cost? Helicopter ride, that gonna at least be a stack right there. At least.
His reaction is understandable since that kind of first date idea isn't very common. Some people may see expensive or unusual date requests as a sign of different expectations around money and lifestyle early on.
These men, we're talking men in their late 30s, like 38, 39, and as soon as you mention you've got children, they don't want to fucking know. I don't get it. And then they go for 21-year-olds. And that's because they've got no responsibility. The free-spirited get to do whatever the hell they want, and it makes them look good and feel better about themselves. There is nothing wrong with dating a single mother. Like, my kids are practically teenagers. Well, my daughter is. She's nearly 16. My son's nearly 11. If anything, I've got more free time now opposed to what I had 4 years ago. This whole stigma of, like, dating someone with kids has really, really got to stop. Like, it's wrong. It really is wrong. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm 33 years old. I know what I want. I'm responsible. A pretty good job raising my children on my own. I've been single 4 years. What's the problem?
Everyone has different preferences when it comes to relationships and what they're looking for in a partner. Because of that, some people may choose not to date single parents, while others are open to it depending on compatibility and circumstances.
Damn right, yep. Use your money, your pocket.
Excuse me, sir. Hey, could you go ahead and split that check for us, please? So you really brought your son on a date? You ordered everything, whatever. So you don't hear me now?
But that tastes
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Peace.
From what's shown, the main issue seems to be a lack of communication about having a child before the date. Situations like this can create misunderstandings around expectations, especially if key details aren't shared beforehand.
Property. Invest money into the business she's created for herself. Pay some of her bills. Come to her with money.
What do you bring that makes you so valuable that a guy's gonna do all this? Because your attitude honestly blows.
I would even want a boyfriend to give me massages, to pay for dinners, to fill up the gas in my car.
So the first 6 reasons that she wants a boyfriend are because she wants someone to do errands for her.
There are beautiful women everywhere. Do you know what I don't see? Everywhere I go, equally attractive men.
Women are heavily doctored in this world that we live in today. That's why when you really notice a girl that's naturally beautiful, she stands out so much.
2 days ago, I got arrested by my ex-boyfriend because I was banging on his window because he got mad about me sleeping with some other guy.
Okay, is she on something? This is how broken women behave, though. So guys, this is a good lesson of like...
Looking back at that video, her stated reasons for wanting a boyfriend seemed focused on material or practical benefits. That's why some viewers felt it raised questions about whether the connection was being based on the person themselves or on what they could provide.
Unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Fine, stay at home. I don't even know you and that baby and you want me to pay.
Don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not.
Lady, they asked you on a first date. They are not assuming anything about your baby. They don't even know your baby yet. Even you, they don't know you properly yet.
Offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you.
No, you can keep your time. We will keep our money. This economy is too hard to be paying for babysitter and meal on a first date.
And another thing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys.
But you want those same guys to pay for her babysitting?
And also,
oh my God,
don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up.
Lady, it's fine. Stay in your house. Don't go out. All these problems are solved if you stay in your house.
When going on a first date, expectations around expenses like childcare and meals usually need to be discussed clearly beforehand. Without that communication, misunderstandings can easily happen about what each person is responsible for.
Future husband.
I put 150.
I didn't know what to put, but I put 250K.
If I fell for someone and if he's a really good guy, then it's negotiable. But at least whatever I am making, but ideally like $500,000.
So when you say if he's a really good guy,
if the chemistry and everything,
but you wouldn't date a guy who works at McDonald's, correct?
Then, I cannot date.
You would go lower, but I'm suspecting it
not
would still
lower
be
than my salary.
Which is what?
200 plus, yeah.
If you really like the guy, 200,000. He has to make 200,000.
Yeah.
I think I put 100K in there.
500,000.
Yeah, because he will be at least 3 years something elder than me. So when I will be his age, my salary might be.
You gotta make $500,000 a year.
You said you were in your 40s, right?
47.
You're 47?
And you have kids, right?
Yeah, I have a daughter in college.
Do you think a man that makes 500K is going to want a 47-year-old single mom?
That situation likely didn't go the way she expected, based on how things were presented. IT also highlights a wider issue where some people may have different assumptions about income levels compared to typical average earnings.
I'm a single mom of 4. My biggest red flag in men are single dads. I will never date a single dad. Hell no. Statistically, they're the one being left. And I'm really not interested in dating someone who's just a babysitter for like 4 days out of the month.
It seems like there's a contradiction in expectations when preferences don't align with similar life situations. But stay tuned. The final clip is the most intense one yet.
I have kids, but I'm a motherfucking catch.
Let's hear it.
And I'm gonna tell you why, okay? I have experience, Okay? That means I am well seasoned.
Well seasoned. That's what you want to call it. All right, we'll call it that. Let's keep going.
I am aged with wisdom. Okay? Because, you know, a lot of us is out here getting old and ain't getting wise. So let me put that out there. I'm getting older and wiser. All right? So I have a lot of knowledge to bring to the table. Okay? A lot of level-headedness that I have grown to acquire. All right? By the grace of God. All right? And also, on top of all of the intangible things.
Two things. Everything you just listed that you bring to the table really has no value to a man. And secondly, if it did have value to him, he can find it in a woman that does not have 5 kids. But let's keep going.
I am highly good looking. Okay,
She laughed at the end of that statement because she doesn't even believe that shit. Listen, I'm not saying there's not a guy out there that would want to date you with your 5 kids, but more than likely, it's not going to be the kind of guy that you want.
Some of the statements in the video come across as exaggerated or questionable, and that's why viewers had mixed reactions. Ultimately, strong personalities and differing expectations can make compatibility more difficult in dating situations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you think. See you in the next one.